What's up, guys? Good to see you here on the channel. So we got a treat for you today. So we're up here near Atlanta, Georgia. Hyundai's invited us up to kind of run some of their new equipment, give them our feedback on it. So this is like a kid in a candy shop kind of day right here. So this is Hyundai's new proving grounds up here. They bought about 50 acres up here, not too far again from Atlanta. This is where they're bringing all the equipment in just to, you know, trial it out, put it through the ringer and just see what it'll do. So they asked me and Dirt Perfect and LetsDig18 to come up here, run some of the equipment, and give us our honest feedback. So far it's been a blast, man. Now my favorite so far has been this big girl right here. So this is the HX480. Now we've got a 330 at Atomic Sand, but this girl, I'm gonna put her on my want list. That thing is so strong. I was digging out here a while ago. I actually went down and found some bedrock, ripped right through it. I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna get in trouble for digging too deep. But I couldn't even tell it that I had ripped into the rock. But that machine right there is a bad mamma jamma. And then look at this monstrosity of a haul truck right here. We were loading it just a little while ago, testing it out. This is the 45-ton new Hyundai haul truck. Got a tailgate in it, but it is absolutely massive. You know, last year I was looking to buy a haul truck, wanted to get a Hyundai. They didn't have any available at the time, so that's why we got our Volvo. But this 45 is an absolute monster. All right, so now we got Mr. Dirt Perfect and LetsDig18. They're gonna set up a little course here and do a little dig off.
I think you should.
210. So we got LetsDig18, Chris over here in the 220. We've got Mr. Dirt Perfect. Let's see, this is the 210. So Chris has got a little bit bigger machine. But they're gonna do a little dig off right here, just have a little friendly competition to see who can dig a trench the fastest. I guess that's what we're doing. I'm not exactly sure. I just walked up here and everybody's standing around watching them race. All right, they're gonna start them with buckets down, teeth down right here.
How long do we have? Until I said there's a cone in the back. Okay. When you guys get to the cone, that's the winner. That's the winner? That's the winner. Now it's gotta be a smooth bottom pretty trench. Smooth bottom, 3 foot. Give her hell. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
And this is some hard damn ground out here. So I just heard what the fellow was saying. So they're gonna dig a 3-foot trench all the way back there to those cones in the back of them. But I'm telling you what, I was over here just a minute ago digging on that little 145 right here, and this clay is packed down like concrete. So it looks like Dirt Perfect's got a little bit of a head start. A little bit smaller machine. He's making some shallower cuts where Chris is trying to dig a little bit deeper. That may hurt him in the long run. The game is on. I'm telling you guys though, this is some hard stuff around here. They're giving these machines everything they've got right now. These two guys are buddies, but when it comes to competition, I think that the gloves come off. All right, let's go over here and check on DP, see how he's doing. Yeah, making some good progress. I don't know, it's pretty dang close right now. What do you think, Mr.
million?
I don't know, buddy. It's pretty dang close right now. I was just telling
it looks like your sand pit over there.
It kind of does. I was telling everybody that's some hard daggone play right there, man. This is putting these machines to the test. They're pretty close.
See, but Mike overdug here at the beginning.
Yeah.
Come back to hunt, he's deeper than 3 feet.
Yeah, he went a little deeper than 3 feet right there. He shallowed it up now.
We can start.
Let's go see what Chris is doing. It's hard, man. Chris, I think Chris may have a little leadway on DP, but I don't know. That's pretty neck and neck right now. The cone's just a few feet back past Mike's excavator. You can see the cone right there with Chris. He's coming back. He's got to dig it a little bit deeper.
It's starting to look like something.
I know it.
Chris is even cleaning up the edges of his trench though, which were not a prerequisite.
They're getting close, man.
Put offset on the on his spools. It's going to be a photo finish.
Yeah, we might have to review our footage to see who the actual winner is. I don't know, DP's getting pretty close to his cone over there, but Chris is too.
It really is hard dirt.
It is super hard.
It's so much like what we dig in at.
Yeah, it's like digging concrete. It's tough stuff.
But it's good. You know, this is a good test of
yeah.
machine.
Yeah. I guess Mr. Bill is gonna make the call there. And whoever he thinks finishes first, it's damn close.
Boy,
It's close, Bill. It's close. DP's got his concentration face on up there.
He didn't need that 220. He has a 210.
Yeah.
He believes that 210 can outdig this 220, and it's going to be.
It's gonna be close, man. Uh-oh, DP blowing his horn.
One more, you got one more.
One more scoop, says the official. Dirt Perfect is the winner. But Chris said his is prettier. Let's see.
Alright, sir. We got to get out here and look. The tape measure is about to come out. Oh! As deep as I am. We got to compare now.
Bring out the tape measurers.
The tape measure is up to as deep as I'm pretty sure if OSHA come out, they're going to like the 3 feet back and the nice clean edges. Yep.
While these guys argue, I will say what I think has happened here.
What you think?
I'll tell you what happened. I kicked his ass.
It's a family channel, you said, Mike.
My God.
I think if we were going for style points,
Yeah.
Chris would win.
Yes.
Okay.
If we were going for pure speed, Mike was about a bucket ahead of Chris.
A little bit.
If
Yeah.
you were going to lay pipe in the trench, look at this damn Grand Canyon over here, or something that you can actually lay. I think let me walk down Chris's.
DP's down. He's down. Oh man.
You have a water line. We'll do that. Chris has got it. I'm going to work for Chris.
I think I'm 6 inches deeper than him.
What's 6 inches when you're looking at finished grade? I mean, the way I look at it, if you drag some pipe over, half your dirt is going to fall back into the half-filled trench.
You can't, you're making rules up after the fact.
I'm just being realistic.
That is a much deeper trench.
If we wanted to hog dirt, we could hog dirt. But sometimes, I mean...
Oh, well, now you want to go do the finesse route?
Do you have a green pen so I can just put dirt sub-perfect? Dirt average. Subpar. No. You just need to do dirt perfect
It was
sometimes.
Hey, do we agree the 210 will keep up for 220 now?
for the most part, but I will agree that this is some very hard dirt.
It is.
That stuff is
It's
tough,
packed.
man. It is tough.
That was fun.
Yeah. Good job, guys. That was pretty funny over there, but old DP just edged it out just by a bit over Let's Dig. So just moved Mike's machine out of the way for him. He was in the HX210, and again, Chris is in the 220 over there. We got to cover these ditches back in now. So Mike's going to get on the Hyundai loader. Not exactly sure which model that is. Let's go see which one that one is. So Mike, how's it feel to beat on LetsDig18 yet once again?
Kind of getting used to it.
Yes,
Honestly.
getting old. I don't know if they have a belt.
Here's the good question. What's your opinion of who won?
You got him. It was getting pretty close, but you got him by about a half a bucket there, man. Good job. All right, let me get you some power here. Y'all can go fill in your ditch.
All in good fun, man.
It was. That was
All
awesome.
good fun. You should have jumped in on the competition.
I was about to go jump on my Mini. Come over there. There you are, sir.
Thank you.
You good to go now, Bubba? All right, so this is the model 940 that Mike's gonna use. All right, you got this, man.
Not at all.
I got faith in you. So 940. So the loaders that we've got there at Gringo, we've got two 960s, we've got a 980 at the sand plant, and then we've got a 955 Hyundai coming. So I'm gonna jump on this 940 here in a little bit and just test her out as well. But y'all see all the equipment that they've got out here. They must have, I don't know, 20 something pieces of equipment for us to run. So trying to do the best job I can to film and, you know, really put this equipment to the test so we can give good, accurate feedback to the folks at Hyundai. But man, I'll tell you what, I'm just having a ball out here today, hanging out with these folks and just playing in the dirt. I can't think of a better field trip that I've had in a while. So this 940 will make a lot quicker work of filling in these ditches versus using the excavators, and we'll get to try out some new pieces of equipment. And a little bit earlier, I was over here playing on some of Hyundai's new Mini X machines, and I tell you what, they are some strong little machines because, well, again, you can see how this clay has compacted itself almost into rock, and there even is a little bit of rock mixed in with it. But so I ran, let's see, which one did I run? I think I ran this 40. Dug a few little trenches out here just playing around, but super strong little machines. Very easy to run too. You know, simple cab, simple controls, which I like because some of the machines nowadays have so many electronics in them till it's like almost being in a spaceship. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old. All right, so we're up in the big 45-ton Hyundai haul truck now. Mike's gonna walk the big Hyundai excavator up here. We're gonna do a little bit of side loading just to try out both pieces of equipment, see how they work in conjunction with each other. So he's coming up here now. He's gonna climb up the old sand clay pile, get us loaded up. We're just gonna go right there and dump and then come back and do it all over again. But super easy as far as, you know, I've never been in this machine, but Mike just gave me a quick tutorial. I mean, hell, basically all you do, start her up, you're up and down on your dump bed, mash this little button to go in and forward and reverse, park brake, and it is really simple as that. Mike had to clear him a little path, get the big 480 up here on top of the hill. I think we're in a pretty good spot for him to load us up. Let's see how he does. I do need one of those. I thought that 330 that we had at Atomic Sand was big, but damn, this 480, that's a big girl right there. Let's climb up here. Hopefully we won't get in trouble by standing up here while Mike gets us loaded up. That is a hell of a bed right there. 45 tons. I'm not sure the yardage, I'll have to ask on this big Hyundai there, but man, that is a hella scoop right there. I ain't been counting my buckets as I was watching Mike load me, but it ain't gonna take too many. Even with a 45-ton capacity, just the sheer size of that 480 with that bucket they got on there, man, he's gonna have us loaded up and nothing flat. That's probably gonna do us right there. They're gonna shake it down the middle a little bit and we are good to go.
What does it say it is?
I don't know, let me check. He was asking how heavy it is. I didn't know this thing has scales in it. 42.8 tons.
To the limit.
To the limit.
That's that wet clay.
That's how we roll, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so it turns red when you pass that threshold, right?
Oh, does it?
But
okay.
So the white number there, that's basically the active load, so that's what lets you know the loaders, and then the yellow number is the hydraulic weight. So when you go to dump, it should calculate what you actually dump.
So what happens if you pass the threshold? Will it?
So it just turns red, and the bed there, how it has that amber orb on the bed, that will turn red also. Then there's traffic lights on the back of the cab, so an operator could see that they cross that barrier. There's red, green, or green, yellow, and red also.
I got you. All right, cool. Well, we're gonna dump her out and do it again. We're gonna dump it out just down here at the end of the pile where Mike loaded us. Hopefully y'all guys can see by the side view mirror, and I'll point you out the back there, but that is one hell of a load right there. So we got a little caution. All right, now we'll just roll forward, let it out a little bit, and we can go around and do it again. Man, this is a big old truck, golly. You know, we've got that Terex 40 ton, but this thing just, I know it's just an extra 5 tons in it, but man, it just seems like 100 tons bigger. This is a big, big haul truck. So you got to cross through this little ditch area right down here. Oh yeah, she'll climb up out of that just like it ain't nothing. That's a pretty steep little ditch down there, man. You want to load it again? All right, do it to it. Well, I left a little bit of dirt in the bed. I guess I didn't pull forward quite enough. Hey, how many yard bucket is that? Do you know? That's a hell of a bucket, whatever it is, a bunch.
That's 5,
5, that's it?
like I said,
I do need one. So we don't know exactly how many yards that bucket is, but it's a hella bucket, man. We're good to go. It gets a little bit nerve-wracking. You got all those folks standing up there watching you, and you got brand new equipment. This truck's probably, I don't know, $750,000 or something. You got everybody watching you. It makes you a little bit nervous. But we're doing all right. We're just out here having fun today, playing with big boy toys and having us a good old time. All right, we should have it all dumped out that time. It's a little unlevel. I'm gonna stop and let it down just because this is not my machine. So we're just gonna come to a complete stop before we let this bed all the way down. There we go. Let me show y'all this ravine that we went through a while ago. I honestly wasn't sure if we were supposed to drive through it, but I couldn't see any other way to get around the pile. And I said, well, hell, somebody's been down through here with a wheel something, because I could see the tracks. But I mean, it's a pretty good little ditch down through here. I guess they had to dig it to let the water out of the pit. But yeah, it's pretty good angle. Let's see what it shows here on the computer screen. Gotta get on the brakes a little bit. So yeah, it's about 21%. I'm afraid the bumper was gonna drag, but she plows right through it and then climbs right on up it. Man, I like this truck. There's the boys standing down there. They better get out of the way. She is a hoss though, man. I mean, just in comparative of size, that is a big dude. This is a big damn truck, man.
You need to get rid of that little single axle y'all were hauling with yesterday. That's like a little golf cart.
Yeah, I think I need the pair.
Pair.
Man.
I'm trying to figure out if this big truck or you're a little guy.
That don't hurt, you know. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to drive through that damn gully over there, man.
It did fine, didn't it?
It did fine. It didn't hesitate a bit.
All right, I'm gonna give this thing a try.
All right, here you go. It's all yours. All right, we just went and got us a little bite to eat for lunch. We're back at it now. I'm just hopped up in the big 45 ton. And then Mike is, I think that's Mike. Somebody's in the big 985. So this is gonna be a 2-pass loader right here. Let's go up there and see how many scoops it's gonna take. Now it won't be a 2-pass on this big truck, but for a standard tractor trailer, should be about a 2-pass loader. Oh yeah, that's a big loader, all right. Left a little bit in his bucket there, but that was one scoop right there. Not sure the yardage, again, not sure about the yardages on a lot of these buckets at this place, but we'll take a look at the tag, see how many yard bucket that is, but it's a heap or whatever it is. I do like those nice wide tires on it though. That's really handy just for stabilization, but also in the sand to get that traction to get you a full bucket full of sand. Those wide tires come in super handy. And honestly, taking a look at it, as high as the side of this truck is, it'd really probably come out, it'd help us out a lot if we were to build a little bit of a ramp. Because even as big as that loader is, I saw him struggling a little bit to get everything dumped out in it. All right, so we took that one load down to the other end of the dirt pile there, and one of the Hyundai guys is gonna jump in the haul truck so I can film for you guys. I believe we got Dirt Perfect up into 985 now, so let's check out and see how he does.
Keep running.
Run, Forrest, run! And it's sketchy, man, when you got that much weight up there.
That's what you need to haul dirt with, and not the little
Yeah.
A little Tinkertoy one.
That's what we need right there. That's a tough truck, dude.
Dude, that truck would look so good saying Atomic Sand.
I agree. I like the way you think, man.
I can spend anybody's money.
It's great.
Hey, let me borrow about $750,000 and I'll go ahead and get it.
Do you want, I'll call my accountant. You want in singles or?
No, let's do large. It'd be easier, yeah. Easier
I
to
say it's just numbers
easier to count.
until it's out of your account.
Yeah.
I do it by weight.
Yeah.
Just weigh it.
There you go.
Silver.
Silver, yeah.
We got LetsDig in the big 985 now, trying her out, and just a little bit concerned with this floor right here being so unlevel, because when you got that much weight up in the air and you start hitting these little potholes and she starts rocking, it gets a little bit sketchy. Plus, like I mentioned a while ago too, I think we need to, if we were gonna, you know, not just playing around, we were really hauling, we'd have to build us a little ramp right there, because just the side of this truck is just so damn tall. Plus, this clay is just a little bit still wet, so he's spinning a little bit, even with those wide tires. He's trying to get Mike up there. They just can't quite get the dirt to fall out of that bucket because it's real sticky. But again, just due to not having just enough height and without beating the side of the truck up, it's just really hard to get all that material out of the bottom. Well, sorry I couldn't film while I was loading, but I don't have my magnetic clip with me today, but that's what it looks like from up top of this big girl here. And we just loaded that truck, went and dumped it. Got about 3 scoops in it, and she was absolutely full. The most I seen, I had almost 10 tons in one scoop, and this is a, well, I think they said 8.2 yard bucket. Let's get out and look, and let me double check on that. Let's see. Well, okay, nope, so I was wrong. 9.2. Hella big bucket. This material is just so freaking heavy and sticky. It's like Play-Doh trying to get in there and get it. Then of course it wants to stick to the bucket too. It's got fingertip hydraulics in it, which I really like, and plenty beefy of a machine. So I think after our 980 we might be moving up to the 985. So I jumped back up in there because I was talking to the Hyundai tech and told him that the hydraulics were a little unresponsive, I felt like, when I was trying to shake the bucket out, and just a little bit of hydraulic lag when I was trying to raise the bucket up. So he changed a bunch of stuff in the computer. I'm gonna give it another shot and see what she does. Let's go into this pile, see if we got a little bit faster hydraulic response time. We'll just slowly start raising my bucket up and curling it at the same time, raising and curling. That's how you can get you a big old scoop like right there. Let's see what this one weighs. But I also want to just see how quick the bucket reacts to whenever I'm hitting these finger controls. See, that's a 9-ton scoop, so that's a pretty healthy scoop right there. And what I was really noticing the delay on is when I was trying to shake the bucket out. Let's see if that's better. A little bit, but it's still not like a standard stick control. where you can really, you know, you got those sharp controls so you can shake that bucket out a little bit. That is better. They changed some of the millisecond settings in there because the computer controls the hydraulics on here. So that computer is just telling those hydraulics to work just a little bit faster. About the same size scoop right there, probably another 9 or so tonner. I'm gonna lower it down, give her a little bit of throttle, and see how quickly we can raise this bucket up. Yeah, that's much better. It's responding a lot faster now. And I would lie to you though, that one was only 7.6 tons. So this Hyundai's got the onboard scale system just like our 980 does too. Yeah, they got her fixed that time, so they went back in the computer and sped it up a little bit, but damn, now it's almost a little bit too fast. But at least you can shake the bucket out and get this old sticky stuff unstuck. Oh yeah, she's a little too fast now. In fact, knocking the GoPro over. But all in all, man, this is one hell of a loader. It's a big one. So, you know, once our 980, if we don't rebuild our 980 there to atomic sand, I don't think it would hurt to go up a step, because that 980, even though we use it as a 2-pass loader, it's probably theoretically not. I mean, you have to get some hella big scoops to make it a 2-pass. This one's got just a little more weight to it, bigger bucket. So I think on the next loader upgrade, we're gonna go up to a 985. Yeah, I like it too. It's a nice machine.
Did they fix your controls on your loader?
A little too good now when you shake it. I mean, yeah, she's a little too quick. I'm gonna shake the bucket off. Chris is putting a hella load on Kyle this time. We'll have to ask Kyle how many tons is on that, but he's probably for sure turning that little thing red on the dash we looked at earlier, because that's a good load. And he's gonna put even a little bit more on him. He's trying to max that scale out. All right, Chris, I think that's about as much as you're gonna get on there, Bubba. It's pouring off the sides. I don't know though, with Chris, you never can tell. He might try to pile a little bit more on top. Of course. All right, that's it. That's all she can hold, buddy. Yeah, he wants to be for sure level when he dumps that load out. I want to load it one time before you bring it down, whenever you're done.
I'm done if you want.
Yeah, I'll come up.
You can definitely see the pile difference between full load and loader.
Yeah, you had that thing maxed out. I was like, oh, he's done, and then I saw you pack it down a little bit. It's like, yeah, he's good. Okay, he's putting more. He's putting more. Yeah, I'm gonna walk it back down to the end, just see what she does. Let me put you somewhere where you guys can see real quick. We're up in the big excavator now. We're gonna load up Kyle, see what this thing can do. But don't feel tippy at all, even with that kind of weight that far out away from the actual machines. You don't feel unstable, not one bit, which is surprising. And we've got these buckets, I mean, they are heaped up. That's pretty impressive. Well, y'all, I'm pretty impressed with this 480. You know, as much weight as we had out, extended away, we was a ways away from the machine. The counterweight, everything did its job here. She's not tippy at all. I think it only took us, what, 5 or 6 bucketfuls to fill the truck up. Pretty damn impressive. We'll walk down here, clean this piles up a little bit. We're gonna walk her on down, and I think that's it for the big machines right now. Well, I think that's a wrap for today, folks. We had a good time out here with all this Hyundai equipment. So special thanks to Hyundai for having us out, letting us play around, move some dirt, try out some new equipment. And other than that, we'll see you on the next video.